Ricardo from ALC Dance Studios, 1157, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Bon dia, good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Hello to Paris, Kath. Welcome to one more, The Leather of Dance, and today a special one because we will announce something really cool that we have been cooking in the last days, in the last weeks, in fact. But before we do that, please share as much as you can this live.
I'm sharing.
You can start writing. Hello from ILC. Estás a trabalhar. You can start also telling us from where you are listening. We have here Paris in the house. We have ALC in Vila Nova de Gaia in the house also. So make sure you write down on the comments from where you are listening. Ciao Rita, come stai?
Va bene?
Tutto bene?
O tutto...
Tutto perfecto. So doing here some sharings. That's why the phone is shaking a little bit because I'm moving here up and down.
Sharing, you can share. Also, you have the small plane there and you can share as we are doing. And also you can send some hearts or click above the small heart that is there. And in this way, click a lot. And in this way, Instagram can distribute better.
Music. Rita, che passa? Non sta tutto bene? So today it's a beautiful day here in Portugal. And novidade está a chegar. And we have been thinking about this idea that how much a dance teacher should be also a good dancer. So what would be the amount of evolution that we should have in teaching skills and also as a dancing skills? So we collect some information. Most of people say that we should have skills on both levels. But the fact is that this don't happen like all the time. And thinking about if you are a dance teacher, bringing back how was your beginning, how you start, what was the conditions that allow you to start teaching and why you started teaching. And most of those, it happens in a natural way because people, mainly in our field of social dancings with Kizomba, with salsa, bachata, even tango. So usually people fell in love by the dance style, start investing time to learn, start dedicating time also to go to socials, to go to festivals, and one day appear an invitation by a friend, by other colleagues that they like the way they dance, also some dance studios or schools, and the invitation appears. So most of the times are good dancers that have no clue of how to teach, and they are invited. Chica Latina, hello to Greece. And it's like a journey that nothing wrong about that. It's everything okay, and it's perfectly normal. And including the opposite situations where some people are already like skilled in teaching because they have natural talent or because they study to become an official teacher on the school, and appeared an opportunity and they start doing it, but in fact they don't have the best skills as a dancer. So I think, in our opinion at least, we should try to find ways to improve in both areas, because when you are a good example, it will be easier the communication. The students will understand better what to do as you are being a good example. But it's not enough. You need to develop ways of communication, ways of understanding the responsibility of becoming a dance teacher. Bom dia, John, bem disposto. And the fact is that most of the people that start teaching, they don't have that skills. And once again, nothing wrong about that. This is the way that our structure moves, but everybody deserves an opportunity. The difference is what you do with your opportunity after. And I always like to say this, that when I start teaching back to 2000, 2001, In fact, I was really a bad teacher, and I don't know how people were paying to be able to do lessons with me. But at that time, it was the best version that I could have of myself. So my students were my lab rats, where I tried the things, where I was discovering, but in simultaneous, I was also doing my research, doing my studies, doing my writings and boards, and trying to understand what happened when I do this and what happened if I don't do that. And each lesson trying to discover a little bit more. And of course, I'm blessed because I had that opportunity. And I also had good examples. Like Paulo was already experienced teacher, not in Kizomba, but experienced teacher for fitness. So she made trainings and she developed her studies to be able to evolve. And she already had many years of experience in that field. But then you start attending lessons with other teachers. We start traveling and listening how it happened in different parts of the world in a time, including that having access to the material and to the information, it was really difficult because there was no Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Sometimes we had access to some DVDs or some videos like VHS. Maybe some of you that are listening don't know what is a VHS video. And when I start talking like this, it's like, oh my God.
VHS cassette.
Cassette, yeah. So we needed to be able to,
Hello.
We needed to be able to cook with the elements that we have in front of us. And those that we didn't have, we need to invent, we need to be creative, and we need to research. And during so many years, we were able to compile all that information. And that's why naturally we start, yeah, VHS. That's why we started traveling in an unknown world, talking about Kizomba, because Kizomba was starting. I need to learn how to teaching via Insta, Zoom. I imagine that is Zoom, etc. Yes. Also, this was the learning during this last year to how to improve in that field, because the communication is different and you are not able to touch the people.
No one
doesn't know about.
Everybody need to have their opportunity, their chance.
Yes. So we were, or another way, we are all the time trying to do this immersion of thinking of how we can develop, how we can improve, how we can help our community, because we feel that responsibility. We are not the first generation of Kizomba teachers, but we are in the second generation, and we feel a big responsibility also to make the Kizomba more known worldwide due to our travelings, due to the opportunities that we had with people that organize events, manage studios, organize festivals, and they trust in our work and they want to invest in Kizomba, and they made that investment to take us all over the world. So we feel this responsibility. And in difficult times that we are managing nowadays, since the last year, due to the pandemic and COVID and all that stuff, our community, like many other fields, but our dance community suffered a lot. So we are doing our best to keep active, to try to inspire people, but mainly to work in our evolution, to be able not to stop. So we are a little bit selfish in that way. And I think the best example for you to make a parallel to this way of thinking is every time you travel by plane, you have the stewardess, saying that all that blah, blah, blah that we already listened several times, but it's important to keep listening. And when they talk about the masks that drop, the things that they say is that before you help others, you need to help yourself. Because if you don't help yourself, you are not able to help others. Even if you are with your child, your son, your daughter on the side, before you place the mask on them, you need to place in yourself in a way that you can have conditions to help others. So basically what we are doing is try to evolve in terms of creativity, in terms of organization, in terms of social media placement. And at the same time, we know that we are helping others, and we know that we are inspiring others, and we are compiling more information to be able to organize ideas and to teach others to do it in the same way, to reach the same results. Because thank God, and not only thank God, but thank to a lot of different situations, we were able to have success in what we propose ourselves to do. So we start our project in 2005. In 2010, we were able to reach a big dream. We were able to travel the world. We have the opportunity to open more than one studio, to have lessons from kids of 3 years old to grown-up people from different disciplines of dance, having more than 1,000 students, traveling more than 60 countries, having a program of teachers training that was studied for more than 500 people, and they apply that knowledge and that concepts in their hometown. So like in a non-directed way, we were being able to touch more and more people. So this create like a very interesting growing, but at the same time also increase the responsibility that we have. And we are embracing that responsibility and creating ways of sharing our knowledge and create also possibilities to people evolve. So that's why we decided to create something. The 8th and 9th of May, something that we call the KTT Master Weekend, and where you will be able to boost your Kizomba teaching and also to boost your Kizomba dance. So let me place here the logo, this side. So you see on the top, you will see this logo very often during the next days. And we divided like for a weekend, 2 different programs. One that is directed to boost your Kizomba teaching. So a program where we will share a lot of skills that you can apply immediately if you want to become a teacher or if you are already a Kizomba teacher. So knowledge, there is always space for that. But in associated with that, we decided also to have a parallel event that we call Boost Your Kizomba Dance. And this Boost Your Kizomba Dance will have subjects that usually you will not find on a festival, on a regular lesson. Of course, it's to improve the dance, but mainly directed to those that want also to teach. So if you are not a dance teacher or a Kizomba teacher, or you don't want to become one, of course you can do this event. But I can tell you that it will be very directed for those that want to share knowledge, for those that want to create an impact in the community and want to embrace this responsibility of becoming a Kizomba teacher, because there are a lot of things associated to that. So things like, let me open here the program. I have it somewhere. So opening here the PDF. So the event will start the 8th of, let me see if I can show here on YouTube and Instagram. On Instagram, no. This one, sure. Yeah. So the event will have these 2 versions, and the 8th will start at 5 p.m. Portugal time, and we will have like the welcome and the GPS journey telling the attendees where to go. And the teacher's training part, so the Boost Your Kizomba teaching, is completely free access. You can attend by just doing a registration, sharing your email and sharing your phone number, and you will receive the access to the event completely free, Saturday and Sunday. And Boost Your Kizomba dancing have like a very low price because there are limited places. As we want to also to give follow-up, the lessons will happen on Zoom. So there are 2 possibilities. You can have the silver pass that is 15 euros only to have access to everything. And it's limited and included. If you are with your partner at home, you just need to buy 1 pass. So with 15 euros, you have access to 2, 3 people, 4 people, the ones that are at home. And it will happen live, online and live. And the Gold Pass, beside that, will also give access to 12 months to the entire content of this weekend. So in our platform, we will create a course where all the lessons will be there available. And if you want to keep studying, to keep having access to that, or even if you are in a time zone that you don't have possibility to attend live, or you have already something booked in your calendar, you have this possibility, and it's only 49 euros. But beside that, associated to that, it's also a big discount. So for the Silver Pass, we will give a coupon code of 50% discount to our ALC Kizomba and Semba Academy online. So the monthly subscription to this academy is 29 euros. So 50% discount will give you 14.5 euros discount. If you are paying 15 and you get a discount of 14.5, it's almost for free. And then if you buy the gold one, it will give you 50% discount to the annual subscription. That is equivalent to 145 euros of discount. So once again, we are trying to deliver as much as we can. The costs that we are, or the prices that we are charging, it's mainly to cover the costs of the publicity and all the management of the event. And at the end of the event, because a lot of people have been asking us during the last weeks when we will open the new KTT class, so the complete program of the Kizomba Teachers Training by our methodology, on Sunday, the 9th, we will open registrations for that. So you will be able to take a look deep inside of how we communicate, how we share our ideas, what makes part of the program. Everything will be there. Even a lot of the things that are on the KTT Complete program will be shared also during this weekend, and you will be able to ask all your questions, to take all your doubts, and at the end, if you decide to do that investment in your training, you will have that opportunity, okay? So I was talking about the program. Once again, here, screen, here, share. No, not this way. So to share the screen, this one. Yes, I think now I was sharing. So you can see here that we start at 5 p.m. Saturday. Where is the thing here? The topics for Saturday, it's the welcome and the GPS journey. We're going to talk about main challenge for Kizomba teaching and giving advices for that. We're going to talk about and share the ALC methodology structure, what we have as a structure, and we share that. The ALC Lego system, so it's a nice thing that we create consciously only this year, and we gave the name and we baptize it as the Lego system, in this concept that when you construct combinations and to make the students to start dancing faster in social with a creative intent, we look to the steps and the combinations and as Legos that you can combine them with different shapes and creating different structures. So this will be what we will share. At 6:30 p.m., we will start the Boost Your Kizomba Dancing in a Zoom meeting. And the topics are ballet techniques for Kizomba, as we felt a big improvement in our dancing balance, a lot of things because of the ballet lessons. We are not ballet dancers, but we develop also some exercise to improve your Kizomba dancing. Also, Afro House lesson by the same subject. We are not Afro House dancers, we are not masters on that field, but as we have the difficulty, we found also progressions that allow people that don't have any kind of training on that be able to construct layer by layer something that will bring so many profitable things to your Kizomba and to your Samba dancing. Then we will work about body isolation, many exercise, and we always allow some minutes at the end to Q&A to allow you to ask all your questions.
In both programs, also in the Boost Your Kizomba teaching, you have at the end the Q&A. It's very useful.
Sunday, we start again at 5 p.m. and we start opposite. We start first with Boost Your Kizomba Dancing, and the topics are symmetrical exercise. This is one of the biggest things in our methodology, and mainly now that we are working online and teaching Zoom lessons at the ALC Academy, this kind of exercises brought so many amazing evolutions in all the dancers and including ourselves. So everything you do to the left, you will do to the right, and it develop your B side. So all of us will have more easiness to do the things to one side than to another. So you have the A side of the movement and the B side of the movement. So working on symmetrical exercise will develop your B side, opening a lot the range of possibilities to create more combinations and to answer faster as a leader or as a follower. Then we will give you some tips how to adapt combinations to musicality. So imagine that we'll teach you a combination and then we'll change the songs in a way that you can use the same combination with different approach depending on the music that you are listening to, okay? And then this is also something that is quite interesting, because if you are a teacher in some moment in your life, you will be able, you will need to create choreographic segments, either for the lessons for social dancer or for students' performance. So how to build a choreographic segment will be the last subject of the Boost Your Kizomba Dancing Sunday Q&A at the end, and then we go to the final part, the final round of the event, to the last segment of the Boost Your Kizomba teaching, where we will share Kizomba history and musicality. We will share the ALC teaching philosophy. There are 9 points associated to that. It's not only to teach how to dance, things that we were collecting and combining and compiling to be able to share with others. And we will also tell with you how to deal with complicated situations. For example, students that have hygiene problems, students that have extra learning difficulties, students that have difficulty
some problems
to
between them,
to deal between each other. Hola, Philippe. Then we will do also a part of lecture with how to adapt your teaching depending on how you are applying. So like you were saying, if you teach online, it's one thing. If you teach presential live, face-to-face, it's another thing. And in face-to-face system, you can have regular lessons, or you can have a workshop or a festival. So tips to how to adapt your teaching depending on the format that you have in front of you. And to finish, we will do a KTT presentation. So the complete program will be presented on Sunday at the end, show you all the models, what it is included, the bonus that are included on this group, this class. And at the end, we'll open for registrations during 7 days to be able to follow up the best we can. That's why we don't have the complete program always available, because we want to compile the students in one group. Yeah, tranquilo, tá acabar. we have the students compiled in one group. So there is a Facebook private group as a community where we can trade experience and ask questions. We have Zoom live lessons to be able to answer questions and understand what are the difficulties from one to another. So it's more, how do you say, handmade suit, okay? All the lessons are pre-recorded, all the material you will have access, but we will give follow-up weekly, okay? So I think it's during 3 months, we will give opportunity to have access to us, to answer questions, to give you tips, to give you advices, to adapt to your specific situation, either if you have a dance studio, if you have a group of teachers teaching to you, if you are a freelancer, if you teach one lesson a week, or if you teach every single day lessons. So this will be the thing. And that's it. This was the announcement for today. We are so proud of all the things that we designed to this program. Stop sharing here. Yes. And hope you can be part of that. So if you are on Instagram, you can go to our profile, Paulo and Ricardo ALC Dance, and on our bio, you have there the link where you can listen all the information. You can access everything that is included on the program. All the questions are there answered, I hope. If not, you have also a button of WhatsApp to be able to ask directly to us. And you can do your free registration to the KTT Boost Your Kizomba teaching.
How to join, maybe?
Kath, in our WhatsApp, in our Instagram, if you go to our profile, on the top, on the biography, you have there a link. Click the link. It's a landing page with a presentation of the event, and you will have a button to be able to do your registration, okay? After doing the registration to the Boost Your Kizomba teaching, you will have the option of buying the silver pass or the gold pass. It's not mandatory. It's up to you if you want to do the dancing part, and the teaching part, it's completely for free. Also here on Facebook and YouTube, I will share here the link to do the registration. So it's already on the comments. Send. You just need to click there, listen the video with the presentation, read all the information there. And if you have questions, make sure you write us by WhatsApp, clicking the button below, or by direct message here or on the comments, as you want. Even here, if you have questions, make sure you ask your questions. We are here to help
answer.
You. Quer uma coisa mais?
Thank you. And you know, that kind of events, we learn a lot. As we are teaching, but you also that are attending, and you have the free part, and it's okay if you don't have money now. It's a landing page.
Obrigado. Vamos aprender.
And it will be nice. It will be nice because we are always learning, and we need to enjoy the opportunities that you have to learn. Yeah. Boa, Felipe. Thank you. Hope you enjoy, and hope to see you Monday. I think Monday we are going to have.
So this next week we have a menu prepared. So during the next 2 weeks, we have a lot of surprises and a lot of presence here live. Monday we will have the KTT Talks podcast with Stefan. It will be interesting, mainly for you that don't have dance as your A side of life. For you that have the dance as a B side, Stefan is an amazing person. He attended one of our first KTT. He lives in France, but he's not a professional dancer and instructor. He have his own profession. We will listen and know more about it on Monday. But he loved dance, and also he was able to start sharing that love by teaching some people. So it will be interesting talk. Wednesday, it will be a special edition because as last Wednesday, Paula shared her individual story. It was so nice to listen again that story. I hope you felt inspired by that. Next Wednesday, it will be myself sharing my personal story. And then next Saturday, we will share our personal story. And it will be even more special because it is the 24th of April. And we start dating at the 25th of April. So next 25th of April, we will do 16 years that we are together as a love couple, but we are already dancing together for 21 years. 21 years of partnership, 16 years of love, and Afro-Latin Connection. We started in 2005, so it was 1 year after. So we made last September 15 years of Afro-Latin Connection, also ALC Dance Studios and Company. So stay tuned. We have prepared also some amazing talks with known people from the Kizomba world community. I can't wait to share that with you also, but one thing each time. And for now, we will have also to prepare our afternoon lesson to the ALC Kizomba and Semba Academy. For those that don't know, you have 7 days to be able to have access to it, free access. And if you do the registration today, you will be able to enjoy today's lesson, live lesson, Semba Social Style. So today the lesson will be about Semba Social Style in partner. Even if you are alone, you will be able to collect information, but it's mainly directed to partner. Every week we have lessons, Paula with Kizomba Lady Styling, me with Kizomba Men Styling, and the platform, the Academy, have more than 150 video lessons available. So movement is activity. If you stop moving, you just stay behind and you will die, okay? And we don't want to die. DJ Hugo Boss, como estamos?
Beijinhos.
Tenho saudades das tuas maluqueiras, amigo. Tenho saudades de muita coisa e as tuas músicas fazem-nos mexer também. Por isso, espero que em breve a malta esteja junta. So, I think that's it for today. Book in your agenda, 8 and 9 of May, KTT Master Weekend, 2 days with 2 events in one. Boost your Kizomba teaching, free access, completely for free. Boost your Kizomba dancing with limited spots available. With 2 passes, Silver Pass and Gold Pass. The Silver give you access to everything live. The Gold give you access to everything live, plus 12 months access to the review. Good? That's it.
Thank you, kisses, beijinhos, Hugo Boss, saudades mesmo, muitas. Para partilhar. Then stay healthy and enjoy your weekend and take care of you. See you Monday.
Beijinho.